You wake up in the morning, you walk to the couch, and it is covered in a thick blanket of dog fur. You brush it off, sit down, and look at your black pants. They are already destroyed. You vacuum the house for the third time this week, and by dinner time, there are tumbleweeds of fur rolling across the hardwood floor like it is a ghost town. But here is the moment that really scares you. You are petting your dog, and a massive clump of fur just comes out in your hand. You look down at their coat and you notice it. Thin, dull, patchy spots where you can see the skin underneath. You tell yourself it is just seasonal shedding. All dogs shed, right? What if I told you that what you are looking at is not normal shedding at all? What if I told you that those clumps of fur and those thin patches are actually your dog's skin, screaming for a nutrient it is not getting? And what if I told you that the expensive anti-shedding shampoos you keep buying at the pet store are actually stripping away the last bit of protection your dog's coat has left? If you saw the thumbnail of this video, you saw the promise. Today, I am going to show you exactly how to stop the excessive shedding, regrow a thick, luxurious coat, and rebuild your dog's skin from the inside out using simple kitchen ingredients. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sarah Mills, your neighborhood veterinarian, and welcome back to the channel. In my clinic, excessive shedding and thinning coats are one of the top concerns pet parents bring to me, and I hear the same frustrated confession almost every week. Dr. Sarah, I have tried every deshedding shampoo, every supplement on the shelf, and I'm still drowning in fur. What am I doing wrong? If that is you, I want you to take a deep breath and drop the guilt. You are not doing anything wrong. The problem is not your grooming routine. The problem is that your dog's body is starving for the specific building blocks it needs to grow healthy fur, and no amount of shampooing from the outside can fix a deficiency on the inside. Now, I know a lot of you watching this are also dealing with itchy red skin and that awful corn chip smell coming from your dog's paws and ears. I have a whole separate video dedicated to my secret itch-free protocol and another one on curing chronic ear infections. If those are your dog's main struggles, definitely check those out after this. But today, we are focusing entirely on the coat. We are doing a complete shedding masterclass. Grab a notebook because I am going to walk you through exactly what is causing the excessive shedding, the massive mistake owners make that accelerates coat loss, and my step-by-step coat rebuild protocol to regrow a thick, shiny, healthy coat in as little as 21 days. Let's start with step 1. I want you to do something right now. Run your fingers slowly through your dog's fur, push your fingers all the way down to the skin, and gently pull outward. Look at your hand. If you see a few loose hairs, that is perfectly normal. All dogs shed. But if you see a thick clump of fur sitting in your palm, if the fur came out with almost no resistance, if you can see flaky white dandruff on the skin underneath, that is not seasonal shedding. That is a symptom. Now look at the fur itself. Is it dry, brittle, and dull? Does it snap easily like straw? Healthy dog fur should be soft, flexible, and have a natural sheen to it, almost like it has been lightly oiled. If your dog's coat looks flat, lifeless, and straw-like, their skin is not producing the natural oils it needs. And without those oils, the hair follicle weakens and the fur simply falls out. So what is actually going on? Let me take you inside the science. Step 2, the biology of your dog's coat. Here is a fact that completely changes how you think about shedding. Did you know that every 21 days, your dog's body completely replaces its entire outer layer of skin? Every 3 weeks, millions of old skin cells die off, and millions of brand new skin cells are built from scratch. And every single one of those new skin cells and every single hair follicle growing out of that skin is made almost entirely of fats and proteins. Think of it like building a brick wall. Every 21 days, your dog's body tears down the old wall and builds a brand new one. But what if you gave the construction crew no bricks? What if you handed them sawdust and cardboard instead? That is exactly what happens when a dog eats nothing but dry, processed kibble. Dry kibble is cooked at extreme temperatures to become shelf-stable. Any healthy fats that were originally in the food have been destroyed by the heat or have oxidized and gone rancid after the bag sits open in your pantry for weeks. Your dog is eating their daily meal, but their body is receiving zero usable building material to construct healthy skin and fur. The construction crew shows up every 21 days, looks at the empty supply pile, and builds the thinnest, weakest, most fragile wall it can. The fur that grows from that malnourished skin is brittle, dry, and falls out at the slightest touch. This is the aha moment. The excessive shedding is not a skin disease, it is a construction supply shortage. Your dog's body is trying to build a thick coat, but it literally has no materials to work with. But Dr. Sarah, I buy the most expensive premium kibble on the market. It says right on the bag that it contains omega fatty acids and biotin for a healthy coat. Here is the hard veterinary truth. Those claims are technically true at the moment of manufacturing, but omega-3 fatty acids are incredibly fragile. They go rancid within days of exposure to air. The second you tear open that bag of kibble, the clock starts ticking. Within a week, most of the omega-3s have oxidized and become biologically useless. You are paying premium prices for dead fats. Now let me reveal the massive mistake that makes shedding even worse. When pet parents notice excessive shedding, their first instinct is to buy an anti-shedding or deshedding shampoo. Most of these shampoos are designed to loosen and remove the undercoat. And yes, they work. You will wash out a mountain of fur in the bathtub, and your dog will look great for about 48 hours. But here is what nobody tells you. Many of these shampoos contain harsh detergents and sulfates. These chemicals strip the natural oils right off your dog's skin. Those oils are the last line of defense your dog's coat has. When you strip them away, the skin dries out even faster, the follicles weaken even further, and within a week, the shedding comes back worse than before. It becomes a vicious cycle. Shedding leads to deshedding shampoo, which strips the oils, which dries the skin, which causes more shedding, round and round and round. All right, now you understand the real problem. The skin is starving for fats and the shampoos are making it worse. Let's fix it. Let's rebuild the coat from the inside out. Step 3, the coat rebuild protocol. Part 1. We must deliver the building blocks. Your dog's skin and fur desperately need 3 specific nutrients: omega-3 fatty acids, biotin, and collagen. We need to get all 3 into their bowl using simple, affordable, whole food ingredients. First, omega-3 fatty acids. This is the single most important nutrient for coat health. Omega-3s are the primary building block of healthy cell membranes. They reduce inflammation in the skin, stimulate the oil glands, and directly strengthen the hair follicle from the root. My favorite and cheapest source is canned sardines. Go to the grocery store and buy sardines packed in water with absolutely no added salt. Mash 1 small sardine and mix it into your dog's food twice a week. It is a massive, incredibly powerful dose of pure omega-3s. You will notice a visible difference in coat shine within 2 to 3 weeks. If your dog hates fish, use pure salmon oil kept in the refrigerator. 2 squirts over their kibble every day. Just start with a tiny amount and build up slowly over 2 weeks. Omega-3 is a fat, and too much too fast will cause stomach upset. Second, biotin. Biotin is a B vitamin that is absolutely essential for hair growth. A biotin deficiency is one of the most common hidden causes of excessive shedding that vets rarely test for. The easiest way to add biotin is with a simple cooked egg. 1 plain scrambled or boiled egg mixed into their food 3 times a week provides a huge natural dose of biotin plus high-quality protein. Do not feed raw egg whites regularly. Raw egg whites contain a protein called avidin that actually blocks biotin absorption. Always cook the egg. Third, collagen. Collagen is the structural protein that holds skin together. Think of it as the cement between the bricks. Without enough collagen, skin becomes thin and papery and cannot anchor fur properly. The best source is homemade bone broth. Simmer plain chicken or beef bones in water in your slow cooker for 12 to 24 hours. Pour a quarter cup of this collagen-rich broth over their kibble every day. It rehydrates the dry food, delivers pure collagen, and your dog will devour it. Just a critical rule: never buy pre-made human bone broth from the grocery store. It is loaded with onions, garlic, and heavy salt, all of which are toxic to dogs. Make it at home. It is cheap, safe, and incredibly effective. Part 2 of the coat rebuild protocol. We must fix the factory. You can deliver all the omega-3s and biotin in the world, but if your dog's gut cannot properly absorb and distribute those nutrients, they will pass right through and come out the other end. 70 to 80% of your dog's immune system lives in their gut. If the gut microbiome is destroyed from years of sterile, processed kibble, the body cannot efficiently process the nutrients you are adding. You need to introduce probiotics. Add a spoonful of plain, unsweetened milk, kefir, or plain yogurt to their food every day. Kefir is loaded with live probiotic cultures that rebuild the gut lining, improve nutrient absorption, and strengthen the immune system. When the gut is healthy, it can finally absorb those omega-3s and biotin efficiently and deliver them to the skin where they are needed. Now, please hear this massive veterinary warning. If you buy kefir or yogurt, you must read the ingredients on the back of the label. You are looking for one deadly ingredient: xylitol, sometimes relabeled as birch sugar. Xylitol is a highly toxic artificial sweetener. Even a microscopic amount will cause a dog's liver to fail. You must only buy 100% plain, unsweetened with zero artificial sweeteners. Read every label every single time. Part 3. Protect the outside while the inside heals. While the coat rebuild protocol is working internally, we need to stop damaging the coat externally. Stop using harsh deshedding shampoos. If you need to bathe your dog, use a gentle oatmeal-based or coconut oil-based shampoo. Better yet, do what I call the oil lock. After their bath, while their coat is still slightly damp, take a tiny amount of organic coconut oil, rub it between your palms until it melts, and gently smooth it over their coat from neck to tail. The coconut oil seals in moisture, adds a protective layer over the skin, and the lauric acid in the oil naturally fights bacteria and yeast that can damage the follicles. Their coat will feel like silk. Also, invest in a simple daily brushing routine. Just 2 minutes of gentle brushing with a soft bristle brush distributes the natural oils from the skin along the entire length of the fur. It stimulates blood flow to the hair follicles and removes loose, dead fur before it ends up on your couch. 2 minutes of brushing does more for coat health than any $50 shampoo on the market. Now, I must give you an honest veterinary warning. Everything I have shared today is incredibly effective for nutritional shedding, which is the most common type. But there are medical causes of hair loss that kitchen ingredients cannot fix. If your dog has perfectly symmetrical bald patches on both sides of their body, that can be a sign of a hormonal condition like hypothyroidism or Cushing's disease. If your dog is losing hair in circles with crusty, scaly edges, that could be a fungal infection called ringworm. If the shedding came on suddenly and is accompanied by lethargy, weight gain, or excessive thirst, please see your vet for blood work. These conditions require medical treatment. Get the diagnosis first, treat the medical issue, and then use this coat rebuild protocol alongside your vet's treatment to restore the coat. Take a step back and look at what we built today. We started with a dog whose coat was thin, dull, and falling out in clumps. We learned that every 21 days, the body builds a brand new layer of skin and fur, but without the right building materials, it builds a weak, fragile coat that falls apart. We expose the deshedding shampoo trap and how it strips the natural oils that protect the coat. And we built a complete coat rebuild protocol using sardines for omega-3s, eggs for biotin, bone broth for collagen, kefir for gut health, and coconut oil for external protection. My friends, here is your simple action plan. Do not add all 5 of these things tonight. If you suddenly dump sardines, eggs, bone broth, and kefir into your dog's bowl, I guarantee you they will have stomach upset tomorrow. Pick just 2 things to start this week. My recommendation? Add 1 mashed sardine to their food twice this week and pour a splash of warm bone broth over their kibble every day. That is it. Just those 2. Stick with them for 2 weeks, then slowly add a cooked egg 3 times a week. Then introduce the kefir. Slow and steady wins the race. But I promise you, if you stay consistent with this protocol, within 21 days, you will see the first new cycle of healthy skin emerge. The fur will start growing back thicker. The coat will develop a natural shine. The dandruff will fade. And within 2 to 3 months, you will not believe you are looking at the same dog. You will run your fingers through their coat, and instead of a clump of dead fur, you will feel thick, soft, healthy fur that stays exactly where it belongs. If this masterclass gave you that aha moment today, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It helps tell the algorithm that this holistic veterinary advice is valuable, and it helps our channel reach and protect so many more pets around the world. Make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss our deep dives into your dog's health. And please leave me a comment down below right now. I want to know, is your dog a heavy shedder? Are you going to try the sardine trick this week? I try to read every single comment, and I love seeing our community support each other. Give your sweet, beautiful dog a long, gentle brush stroke down their back for Dr. Sarah tonight. Stay safe. Always trust your instincts.